Tonight's training is all about how to enroll 3 to 5 people per week into your network marketing business using Facebook Messenger without prospecting a single person. You're going to discover a breakthrough mobile technology that qualifies prospects instantly for your business. Before we get started, got a couple questions for you. I'm just curious, right? How would it feel if you had more leads, sales, and teammates coming into your business without spending hours prospecting on Facebook? Comment in the chat, let me know. How would it feel if you had more leads, more sales, and teammates coming into your business without spending hours prospecting on Facebook? Just type in the chat, let me know. How would that make you feel? What's up, Michael from Oklahoma? Sweet. I'm seeing sweet from Lori. How would that make you feel if you had, no longer, engaged in back and forth chit chat, small talk, how are the kids, how's the wife, how was your vacation? Just people who are just ready to talk about business, ready to learn more about what you're doing. I feel great, like an L6 in no time. Awesome. Cool. What would it be worth to you if you didn't have to private message 5 people a day or post your link or copy and paste images and text in groups, and instead join the conversation at the point where the prospect, the person you're engaged with, is ready to look at your opportunity or buy your products? What would that be worth to you if you could just do that? Just talk business. No spending hours posting in hundreds of groups. No more messaging 5 people a day, hoping they respond. I would love that. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Will be priceless. Awesome. So if you've ever struggled to find the right people on Facebook and feel like you're spending hours glued to the computer and still not getting the results you desire, I know exactly how you feel. Now I know I'm guessing this is probably not your first webinar, right? And the first thing I want to mention is that if you've struggled with generating leads in the past, it's not your fault. It's definitely not your fault. You just, many times there's just so much information out there. It can be confusing. Many times the information overload keeps us stuck, right? It's not your fault. It's okay. If you've been concerned that you're spending, a lot of time on Facebook doing all the things and strategies that your upline and sponsor told you to do and not getting your results, I want to put those fears to rest because you can do it. My clients, the coaching clients that I work with, are doing it. You just need the right person to explain it to, because here's the reality. You have dreams, right? I know you have dreams to change your life, right? Your family's life, this world, and make an impact. And so I want to show you how to make that happen during this training. So this training is for certain types of people. So we got 144 people registered for tonight's training, and I want to make sure that you are in the right place. So this training is for you if you're a network marketer and you want to get endless prospects and new reps for your business without days of back and forth small talk on Facebook. This training is for you if you're an affiliate marketer and you want to start leveraging online strategies to get more sales quickly. If you're a business owner, maybe you're in real estate, insurance, mortgage broker, and want to find the hottest, ready to buy prospects, this training is for you. If you've ever been, concerned or freaked out by the techie stuff, right? How many of you have been freaked out by techie stuff before? And you want a simple method for launching and growing your business, this training is for you. And if you're worried about selling on Facebook because you've seen how almost everyone else does it and does it wrong, this is for you, because you're going to discover with this secret tool a cool way to sell more without seeming like you are selling. And so if you don't fall into one of these categories here and you don't think this training is for you, it's probably not then. And I won't be offended if you decide to leave. That's totally fine. But I just want to make sure that you're in the right place for this training. Because if you go through this training and you're not getting what you want, you'll be upset with me. So if this doesn't resonate with you and you're not fall into these categories, feel free to just jump off. Totally cool. No worries. All right. But if this is for you, my goal for this training is to share with you that in order to exponentially grow your business fast and instantly connect with qualified prospects, the only way to do that is through Facebook Messenger marketing. And the only way to master Facebook Messenger marketing is through Facebook Messenger domination, which I'm going to share with you more about later on. All right, so who am I and why should you listen to me? So my name is Antonio Thompson. I am from Brooklyn, New York, and I've got some degrees from some schools and stuff like this. And I was on the path to, the quote unquote life, right? Graduated from great schools, started working a job as a professional fundraiser and musician. And, like many of us, right? How many can relate to this? Like many of us was on that path, the 40-40 plan, right? Work 40 years of my life, right? And then live on 40% of my income, something like that, right? We were on that path. And I started to realize as I was working this job that although I went to great schools, I was saddled with student loan debt. And looking at my salary in comparison to what I was paying in student loan debt, it would have taken me years to be able to pay that off. And so I was officially introduced to the network marketing home business industry in 2013, but I was, amazed and like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed with all the circles and like all the money you could make. But in that first year, I struggled immensely. Prospected my friends, my family, they all said no. I did coffee shop meetings and people actually stood me up. Friends would tell me I was in a scam, a pyramid scheme, and I had no results. In fact, the only results I had in my business were the ones that I actually paid for. Right? I actually paid my family members' memberships just so I wouldn't feel like I was a loser and, having some sort of success and making some money, but really wasn't, right? So in that first year, frustrated by my lack of results, right? No leads, no sales, no signups, no sponsoring anybody. I nearly quit in that first year. And I say here, thankfully, my company closed because when my company closed, I had an option, right? To keep doing what I was doing before in my job and hoping things would work out, or invest in my education and learn how to build a business the right way. And so I learned how to use Facebook ads and Facebook Messenger marketing more effectively. And life became different because I actually focused on something, education and learning, a skill set, and applied that to my business. So in less than 2 years, I was able to generate 7,000 leads using Facebook ads and Messenger marketing. I eventually fired my boss in 2016, top producer and marketer, consistent income through my own products, affiliate products, private coaching and consulting. I've actually tried to spend my dog, Snowy. You may hear her in the background. She likes to, join the webinars and contribute as well. Travel and focus on growing my arts nonprofit. I'm a coach, speaker, trainer, and creator of my own product, Social Ads Made Easy, Facebook Messenger marketing, marketing domination, which you'll hear more about later on. Now, I don't share these results and stuff to brag or boast, but here's a little bit about my life now. Speaking on stage, that's my dog Snowy in top right. My nonprofit, performed on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Traveling, I love traveling. That's me in Italy, in South Africa, and hanging out with some awesome rock stars in Austin, Texas at an event. And the reason for me to share these photos and my successes is not to brag or boast, but more importantly, what I want to do is share this information with you to show you that you have the option or the opportunity to bring choice back into your life, right? Because I'm curious, comment in the chat. Let's get some engagement going on. What was the reason for you getting started into this type of business? Why did you get started in the business, right? Comment in the chat. I know mine was freedom, right? Time, freedom, do what I wanted, when I wanted, with whomever I wanted. What was it for you, right? What was the most important thing for you for starting a business? Because it's not normal, right? People don't wake up and say, I'm going to start a business. I'm seeing Arthur say freedom, Damien, to be independently wealthy, right? People don't wake up and say, all right, I'm going to start a business today. I'm going to join network marketing, right? No one says that. Time, freedom, to give back to others. Right? Awesome. Love it. Time freedom, a way to earn on my own instead of a job. Time, freedom, income. Exactly. Right? Even if you didn't comment in, right? Can you resonate with some of these reasons? right? Time freedom, time with family, be my own boss, get in my 9 to 5, something to have up and running before I retire, right? And so what I want to tell you is what I'm going to share with you this evening can work for you, no matter where you're at in your business. Doesn't matter if you've been in for a day. Doesn't matter if you've been in for months, weeks. Heck, it doesn't matter if you've been in for years. What I'm going to share with you tonight can work for you. It's worked for my students and clients, and it's allowed me to have a pretty awesome past few years. And so here's what we're doing tonight. I'm sharing with you a case study of how one of my clients, Karen, hey, Martine, one of my clients, Karen, recruited 15 people in less than a week without spending hours prospecting on Facebook. I sent her a message just to see what was going on. Like, hey, Karen, what's going on? Just want to see, how many we recruited using this new tool, and say approximately 15. So let me ask you this. Imagine that in a week's time, you could recruit 15 people into your business without prospecting. Would that be something you'd be interested in learning tonight? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to learn that tonight? How to recruit 15 people in less than a week without prospecting? Now, if you're in any other type of business, real estate, what if you had 15 people coming to you saying, I'm ready to sell my home? Or 15 people saying, I'm looking for a place to rent. I'm looking for a place to buy. Right? You guys want to learn that tonight? Cool. I'm saying yes. Go on. LOL. Yes. Yes. Please. Please. Yes. Yes. Awesome. So you're going to learn 3 steps to enroll 3 to 5 people per week without prospecting. 3 to 5 people, not 15, 3 to 5. Well, we'll start there. 3 to 5. All right. So step number one, get your pen and paper ready. Right. Step number 1, know your audience. Right. You have to know who you're after, who you're looking for. How to identify your perfect prospect who need and want your product, service, or join you in business. Right. When you know your audience, you know how to speak to them. You know what language they use. You know what their problems are. Step number 2, create an irresistible offer. How to ethically bribe your ideal prospect to reach out to you instead of you chasing them. Right? No more going to the mall and seeing who's a right prospect because they're just walking down with their kids. Oh, you look like a good one. Let me talk to you. You're interested in your business, interested in business, right? Who does that? Who goes to the mall and walks around and say, I'm looking for a business opportunity today. I hope someone approaches me. No one. So this step 2 is all about attracting the right people to you instead of you chasing them. Step 3, how to deploy this messenger marketing tool and how to set it up and use it to qualify prospects on autopilot. Literally 95% of this process is going to be automated, and you just fly in like Superman to save the day with that 5% and get them to the offer, your product, your service, or your opportunity. All right. So step number 1, know your audience, right? Network marketers make one big mistake. There's a major mistake that network marketers make online and in general too, even at the mall, when they're talking to complete strangers, they make a mistake, right? We think that everyone out there needs our product, service, and opportunity. How many of you heard your sponsor tell you, hey, go out there and talk to everyone because everyone needs weight loss. Everyone needs travel. Everyone's traveling, right? Everybody needs travel. Everybody needs, to save for retirement. Everyone's looking for an opportunity. Everyone. Have you guys heard that? Everybody needs what you're offering from your company, from your upline sponsor. Just say yes. Say yes. Yes. Yeah. Everybody needs it, right? The fact of the matter is, while everyone may need it, do they actually want it? Right? Do they want it at the moment you're approaching them? Imagine this. Imagine you're walking down the street and you're a little bit overweight, not heavily, right? Obese or something like that. But someone approaches you and say, hey, you look like you lose some weight. I've got this awesome wrap. How would that make you feel as a person being approached that way, right? You don't think you're overweight, but now this person's telling you need wraps. It's kind of offensive, right? So the reality is everybody doesn't need or want your product. What you want to do in terms of leveraging your time and efforts is find the people who actually are in need of your product, who are your target audience, right? There's this huge market out there, right, of people, right? What, 7 billion people on the planet? All 7 billion don't want to lose weight at the same moment, right? So there's a pocket of people, right, your target market, who actually are conscious and aware that they have a weight loss issue, and they're doing something to affect change in their bodies. So that's an audience for you. That's the blue people. Then you have red people who are thinking about it. They haven't done anything yet, but they're aware of the issue. And so they're like a sub-target market. But you want to talk to them, right? Because they're more likely to take the next step and buy from you because they're either already buying the similar products or they're doing activities to lose, let's say, weight is the example, right? That's who you want to talk to. You don't want to worry about the yellows, the grays, the pinks, the greens, right? Your focus is on the blues and the reds because they know they have a problem. They're either doing something about it by going to the gym. They're on a weight loss plan, Weight Watchers, lean cuisine. They're doing stuff. And now your product is something that's going to help them get that result faster. So there are a couple questions you want to ask yourself as you think about who that audience is. Number one, who do you really want to help and work with, right? Because the notion that everyone needs your product and service and opportunity is completely false. Because if you talk to everyone, you're actually going to talk to no one. So you want to be very clear about who you want to help and who you want to work with, right? And then what do you know about them, right? Their age, their gender, location. Because the challenge is of someone who's a 21-year-old who just graduated from college, who wants to start a business versus a 65-year-old who is in retirement and doesn't have enough income. The language you use is going to be different for both of those audiences, and their desires, their dreams, their hopes are going to be much different. The 21-year-old is not thinking about retirement at 21. They're thinking about what? Fancy cars, houses, vacations. They're thinking about the tangible things, the luxuries. Whereas a 65-year-old is probably thinking maybe a little bit of luxuries, but they're thinking about legacy, their family. They're thinking about paying off, their mortgage maybe, right? Their concerns and pains are different. So you're going to be very clear about who you want to work with. Because as you get to the second question, it's like, okay, what are their problems, concerns, pains that your product and service or opportunity helps them solve, right? It's going to be different from a 21-year-old and a 65-year-old. Heck, it's going to be different for a 45-year-old and 21-year-old. So you need to be very clear about who that audience is that you want to talk to and speak to them. What are their problems? What are their concerns and pains? And then what does life look like once you've helped them solve the problem with your product, service, or opportunity, right? When the 21-year-old joins your business and now they can afford, the Maserati, what does life look like for them? What's different? What are they doing? How are they spending their time? When the mom who just had a child, gets back to pre-baby weight, what does life look and feel like for her now that she's, 10 pounds lighter and sexier than ever, right? Is her husband looking at her differently? Is she able to wear that 2-piece bikini again? Does she feel attractive and sexy? Right? Because your marketing, your approach, your language has to resonate with that audience if you're going to connect with them. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's making sense to you. I'll give an example of this, what we did with Karen. Let me know if that makes sense in terms of being very clear about who you want to work with. And actually, I'm going to do a live example with someone on the call here in just a moment, just to walk through it. So here's what we did for Karen, right? Karen, she's a successful network marketer, multiple 6-figure earner in her company. And she wanted to work with other network marketers and help network marketers, right? And so she created this profile for her audience, right? She wanted to help network marketers ages 45 to 64 in the US and Canada. and they connected with these leaders, Eric Worre, Ray Higdon, Savvy Network Marketing, women, right? And their biggest pains, problems, and struggles were that they've been in business for a long time, and they aren't getting the results they desire. They're not making any money. They've got no team, and they can't figure out why this thing isn't working. Can any of you guys relate to that on the call here, on the webinar here? Can you relate to being in business for a long time, working hard, countless hours for years, doing all the things you've been told to do, but it's not working? And now you feel like, a failure, and the profession doesn't work, and your family members were right. This thing is a hype dream. This thing is a scam, a pyramid scheme, or whatever. You feel that, right? So Karen would speak to you. She would connect with you because she understands those pains. Now, what does life look like once she's helped you solve that problem, right? By you taking action. Well, you're now producing results. You're successful. You now can prove and say to others, hey, this thing actually works. I'm making money, right? I can quit my job, take my family on a vacation. I can pay off my bills, right? I can contribute and give back to the organizations that I want to make an impact in. That's what's going to speak to your audience. So let's do one together. Let's just comment in the chat and let me know who you want to connect with, and we're gonna answer those questions together. Right? Let me know in the comments. We're going to walk through this together. And let me go ahead and I'm going to pull out a text document. Give me 1 second here, just so that we can do this together. You actually see my screen here. Just open up a text document. New document. We're going to work on this together. So let me go back and just type in. All right. So tell me in the comments, right, who you're looking to help. Who do I really, and I'm going to just pick one of you to work with, right? Who do I really want to help and work with? What are their pains, right? And then dreams, right? Okay. Make that a little bigger so everybody can see it. Cool. All right. So let me go to the chat here. We've got home business owners, women 40 to 60, newbies like me to the industry, Gen X, anti-aging. I want individuals who are interested in one-time payment that will help people as well as. Okay, so be a little bit clear on who you want to help, like age, gender, what are they doing, who are they following, who they're interested in. I'm actually going to take Linda, for example, here. She's using anti-aging. That's her product. Linda, okay, anti-aging. And you can take a piece of paper and work on this by yourselves as well while we do this together. We're gonna work with Linda on anti-aging. Okay. Who is anti-aging? Who's this for? Who's the audience? Okay. Whatever your product is and what are you promoting, right? Put that at the top. And now we're gonna figure out, okay, who do we want to help with this product? Anti-aging. Are we talking about women? 54, 55 plus, people 30 to 60. Okay, let's think about that, right? Someone 30 to 60, right? So it's a big age range though. It can work, but someone's 30 who's interested in anti-aging, why would they be interested in anti-aging at 30? Are they getting wrinkles at 30? Are they concerned that when they get older, they're going to have wrinkles or look a certain way? Tell me more about that. I just want to get a clear reason why you're doing 30 to 60. So everybody else, write down, okay, what your product is and who do you really want to help, and comment in the chat. Let me know. Martine said, young married couples with young kids, 25, money is tight, and they want to buy a home, travel. Cool. Young married couples with young kids, 25, 35, U.S. and Canada, and in New Zealand, right? HGH product. Not sure I understand what that means, Linda. So I'm going to work with Linda for a second as an example and do this for her, right? So let's say it's an anti-aging product. Let's say it's a cream, right? Anti-aging cream lotion package, right? I'm going to say the audience that I'm going to do this for Linda as an example. I want to work with are people 45 plus, women, 45 plus, right? They're getting older and their bodies are changing. Their skin is changing, and they're feeling less attractive. So women 54 plus, United States and Canada, right? Boom, that's it. They may be connected to other anti-aging aging products. I don't know what they're called, but let's say, I'm making this up because I'm not a woman, so I'm not sure. Maybe MAC has some stuff. Maybe Avon has some stuff. Maybe Bobby Brown has some. I'm making stuff up here, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's say that. Right now, what are their pains? Right, so we got who do we want to work with? Women 54 plus. What are their pains? Well, they don't feel attractive anymore. They're getting older. Things are starting to sag. Face, wrinkle. I'm making this up, but wrinkles, right? What else? Spouse doesn't look at them the same. Maybe they've had health skin issues before in the past, right? Or family skin issues. What else? Give me some other ones, guys. Aches and pains, low libido, right? So low libido, right? So they're not feeling good about themselves. This could lead to depression, right? Depression, anxiety, right? So what does life look like? Oops, what's that in the webinar? What does life look like if they took your product, right? The anti-menopause, if they took your product, what would change for them? Or what would be different? They'll be vibrant. Active physically with spouse, right? Skin is tighter and fuller. They're glowing. Right? What else? What else happens when they use your product? They're using the anti-aging product. They're more confident, not afraid to go out in public. Right? No more skin issues. They can get back to their old selves and do the things they love. They get their swag back. Love that, author. Yeah, so this is what you want to do, right? Like the key thing is so I know that we want to say, oftentimes we want to help everybody, and you may feel like if you choose just women 55 plus, you're excluding other people. And I'm not saying you can't work or help other people. What I'm saying is that you have to be crystal clear about who you're talking to initially, right? So I'm talking to 54-year-old plus women. The language I use is going to be different. Now, that's not to say that anyone who comes in who's 25 or 30 who wants what I have to offer, I'm not going to work with them. That's not saying that. I'm just saying my marketing, my message is specifically geared to women 54 plus. Now, I can do the same thing, though, these same questions here for someone who's 24, someone who's between 30 and 45, right? The issues may be a little bit similar, but there could be some things that come out that are different for that audience. Does that make sense? Right? So whatever it is you're promoting, whether it's a product or your business, you want to get very clear about who it is you want to help them work with, right? clearly articulate what their pains are, struggles, challenges that your product, your opportunity helps them solve, and then go into their dreams and desires. Was that helpful? I did it very quickly and I rushed through it, but was that helpful? Let me know in the comments. Cool beans, cool beans. Awesome. So let's get back to the presentation now. All right. Cool. Second step, create an irresistible offer. This is how you're going to, what we just did on that first slide there, that previous slide, we started to get a sense of their pain, struggles, and challenges. Now we need to create something that's going to attract them to you, right? So we know we want to attract 54-year-old women who are struggling with some skin, anti-aging and skin issues and confidence. Now we need to create something that helps them solve that, right? And we call it an irresistible offer because it should be irresistible. Now for Karen, remember she was talking about helping network marketers who were not making any money. What she did was she went a different angle, right? She actually went anti-network marketing because she found out for herself, or she discovered for herself, that there were certain things about the industry that she didn't like. And so she created a short guide that shares some of the flaws of the industry. So she goes through some points about why the industry is flawed. Now, you can either like that or agree with that or not, but she's choosing a side. She's choosing a side against network marketing. And so what she does is she provides these tips, and then she invites the people who are going through this guide here to take a look at what she's doing now. And so she solved their biggest pain or problem, right? They're not making any money. They're not having any success. She's telling them it's not you. It's the industry, right? So she's creating this kind of intrigue, right? It's not, you're not the reason why you're not making any money. You're not the reason why you're not having success. You're not the reason why you've been struggling for years. It's actually the industry. Read this ebook or this short guide, and I'll explain to you why that is, and also give you an opportunity to see what I'm working on, right? So it's something that's easily consumed and applied, right? Some simple tips. And the key about this irresistible offer is that it's about them and it's not about you, right? A lot of times we want to just come out there and just start selling and promoting and getting people into our opportunity. But that's not how this process works in its best way, in the best way. We're attracting them to us through education, right? Your goal is to educate them in favor of what you're promoting. And then on the back end, you see if they're open, right? Karen's, sharing these flaws of the industry, right? And then she says, by the way, if you're looking for something different, that's not MLM, that, where you can actually be successful, connect with me. So now people who've gotten value from Karen or you, right? They feel that connection, they trust you, and now you're giving them an opportunity to learn more about something that you're doing or you're promoting that can help them solve this problem. So we go back to the anti-aging example. Maybe you give them 5 home remedies. I'm making this up off the top of my head, but 5 home remedies to, add years to your life, or add, years to your skin, or add, reduce wrinkles. 5 home remedies, right? Maybe you wash your face with, oranges. Maybe and in the morning you do a massage, deep massage of your face. Maybe you stick your face in flour. I don't know, whatever it is, whatever the 5 remedies are, give them to them. And then you say, oh, by the way, I also have a solution, a lotion, a cream that actually will take the years off even faster. Want to learn more about it? Connect with me. And so this offer, this giveaway can be in the form of a PDF, a video, audio, a checklist. And it doesn't have to be elaborate either, right? It doesn't have to be a 50-page ebook, doesn't have to be an hour-long video, just some small tips that someone can take and do and apply it easily will do the job. You can also leverage third-party offers if it makes sense, right? If you are talking to network marketers and you want to recruit and enroll network marketers into your business, right? And you're not leading with the product, well, you lead with training. Or maybe you have a training to help them learn how to use social media to get leads, right? Here's a perfect example. I didn't create this. This is a third-party offer it's irresistible offer that you can leverage, give that away in exchange for a contact information, name, email, phone number, if it makes sense, right? I'm not going to send this particular offer to someone who is interested in anti-aging because it doesn't make sense, right? But someone who is into social media marketing and they're trying to build their business on Instagram, this would be valuable to them. It can also be in the form of a story post or video. Now, a couple of my clients I work with, we're just doing stories and posts to share some value, some education, or something that inspires someone to connect with us. And so a story post or video can work very, very well. This is one that I did quite some time ago, actually January 2017, I think, when I posted this. And every so often I turn it back on to get some more activity on it. But you want to decide on a story and then, think about, okay, if it's not your own story, but what other story who else's testimonials can I use, right? In your company, there are people telling their story and their journey from stage all the time. Maybe they're on the website, maybe they're in the company magazine, right? You can leverage those stories from people in your company because they will have a very large appeal, right? If someone's talking about how they went from 500 pounds to 150 pounds simply by making some small changes to their diet and taking some supplements, and you write about that, that's powerful, right? And the key thing here too is that it doesn't have to be your story. It can be a third-party story because third-party perspectives work very, very well. So I'm going to walk through just some simple 3-step elements of a story to help you put something together if you don't have an offer or a lead magnet, or you just want to get up and running really fast, right? You can create a story that will do the same things that I'm talking about of attracting people to you. The first part is the hook, where what's going to grab them, what's going to get them to keep reading, right? And the first few sentences are the most important and valuable. So I say here, I remember my first year network marketing. After a long day at my full-time job, I would come home and spend another 4+ hours making phone calls to my list of 100 friends and family, all who would end up saying no to what I was promoting, or even say, I'll wait and see how you do first, right? I'm incorporating a pain and benefit here, right? Mainly a pain, right? Because how many of you can relate to coming home after a long day of work and then starting to build your business after work, making phone calls, making your list, and getting rejected, and then getting people who say to you, I'll wait and see how you do first before I check it out, right? You want to use curiosity also to move people forward. The second piece of this is the body, right? This is where you go into more in depth about the story, highlight the benefits, exhibit some of the problems that you've had and then you solved, and then create likability. So I talk here about copying and pasting the same message over and over again, getting placed in Facebook jail, going to coffee shops and getting stood up, speaking to my upline and him saying, you're doing everything that you should be doing. Keep doing the same thing. Your breakthrough is coming. Your breakthrough is coming, right? I feel like I was going insane. And when you talk in like the language, when you write in language that you actually use, people connect with you, right? It's like they vibe when you're real, when you're authentic, right? And here I'm being pretty clear and authentic and sharing my flaws and what I've been going through. And the last piece is just sharing, is getting people to take the next step, right? A call to action. So being clear about what you want them to do next, right? After they've read this long story, the people that read the long story, they're qualified, right? If someone gets to the end and they take the call to action, they're hot. Because this is not a short story. This actually, this is the one that I share here. It's a pretty long story. So the last step is to give them a clear call to action on what to do next. And I say here, if you're tired of being stuck and doing the same thing over and over again and want more information about the system, here's all you have to do. Like this post, comment more info below, and I'll message you. So tell them what to do, and then tell them what you're going to do next. I'm telling them comment below, more info, then I'm going to message you. Okay? So do you think you can do this, like a short story or create some kind of offer? Do you think that's doable? Let me know, is that doable? Either creating an offer or leveraging a third-party offer or creating a short story. A video works very well with this as well. Do you think you can do that? Yeah, sure. It's definitely doable, right? Cool. So let's go into number 3. This is the fun part now. Now we've set up the structure, right? We know who our audience is. We know what their pain, struggles, and challenges are. We now have something to give away, whether it's a PDF, a video, a story, whatever it is. Now we use and deploy the Facebook Messenger marketing tool. And so in order to use this tool, you must have a business page. A Facebook business page, not a personal page, but a Facebook business page. What you're going to do is curate content like an art gallery, right? Curate content on your business page. It's like, your business page is your online home for Facebook. And so if someone is going to connect with you on your business page in Messenger and they look at your page and there's nothing there, they're probably going to think you're not real. So you want to have some content on that page. And then the third step here is selecting your messenger marketing tool. So on your business page, what you want to do is always brand yourself and not your company, unless you own the company. If you own the pizzeria on the corner, great. Make the page your pizzeria. But if you're promoting a network marketing company, an affiliate program, a direct sales company that you don't necessarily own, do not brand your page XYZ company and post all your company's images, your logos, products all over the page. It's not going to be effective for you. Trust me. I did it. And then decide what the focus of your page is going to be. Now, you can nuance both into a page, but I strongly recommend that you focus on one. You're either going to be product-centric or business-centric. That doesn't mean you can't sell the product. Doesn't mean you can't sell the business opportunity. I'm just saying what your focus is on that page has to be geared to one or the other. Are you talking about the benefits of your product, or you're talking about entrepreneurship and starting a business and building a business and marketing a business? There are two different things and two different audiences. So you have to choose one. Okay? Comment in the chat. Let me know what you're going to do. Are you going to be a product-centric or business-centric? And if you have a page already, let me know, is your page product-centric or business-centric? And if it's neither or it's both, choose one. Let me know what you're choosing tonight. Are you choosing to be product-centric or business-centric? Am I talking about business tips and being an entrepreneur, creating that lifestyle of freedom? Or am I talking about the product? How to lose weight, how to travel, how to, save on insurance, how to, I don't even know what else is out there. Skincare, anti-aging, right? What are you going to be focusing on? Products or business on your page? On your page. It's not your business plan or what you're going to be doing, but what your page is focusing on. I see business. Cool. Glad you're making decisions tonight. It's all about choices. So choose appropriate category for your page, add professional image and cover photo. And you don't have to go out there and get a photo shoot done. Your camera phone typically will take very good pictures. So I would just use that. Complete the About Me section on your page, right? Keep it simple. What you do for whom. I provide business tips for, stay-at-home moms. I provide, skincare tips for, I don't say retirees, but for new age women, whatever it is, right? I provide weight loss tips for busy moms, right? Run through the settings and fill out as much information as possible on the business page. Now, getting to content, right? You want to post, I typically recommend 2 to 4 times per day on your business page. It can be scheduled, so you're not sitting there every single day posting, but you do want to have some content on your page when people come to your page to check you out, because they will do it. 90-10 rule, 90%, 10% rule when posting. So 90% of the time should be value. Value means something that's going to educate, entertain, or inspire. So images do great. Inspirational quotes are amazing. Videos, blogs, articles. Now, blogs and articles can be third party, right? If you come across a good article in a magazine online and you think it'll be valuable to your audience, share it, right? You don't necessarily have to write the blog post or the article. It's something you thought was valuable, and now share with your audience. And then 10% is promotion, right? So webinar links, meetings coming up, conference calls, raise curiosity with some of the fun you might be having in your business. So photos of your team, photos of a company trip, whatever you want to promote, right? Sharing some pictures of that. Bottom line is, even if you decide to post 1 time a day, whatever you choose to do, be consistent. If you're gonna do 1 post every single day, make it a priority to post every single day at the same time, so that your audience knows when to expect you. If you're going to post 2 to 4 times a day, be consistent with that. And again, you can schedule it. You don't have to be there every single day. In fact, you can even hire someone to do it for you. I have a virtual assistant that I pay, I think, $5 an hour, and she posts for me every single day, or she schedules them out. She actually finds the images and she schedules them out every single day. So I'm not worried about that anymore, just for $5. And I spend maybe $10, $20 a week on that service. So if you're concerned about the time it will take to do all of this, maybe it's time to think about outsourcing a little bit. And it's only $5 or $10. Next step is choosing your messenger marketing tool. There are a couple tools out there: ManyChat, FlowXO, ChatFuel. I prefer ManyChat because it's built for ongoing relationships and it's user friendly and intuitive. So when you get into ManyChat, the first thing you want to do is connect it to your Facebook business page and then create your greeting text. This is what people see when they find you in Messenger, when they click on your send message button on your page. And it basically says, "Hey, Antonio, can I teach you how to grow a profitable and successful online business in any niche using Facebook? Click get started below." You want to tell people how you're going to help them. That's why it's clear. It's important for you to get clear if I'm talking about products or business, because this welcome greeting text is going to be different, right? The next step is your welcome message. So once someone clicks on get started, there's a welcome message that pops up. And I like to keep it engaging. So I have an image of myself waving, and then I tell people what I do with a short intro, right? Hey, I'm Antonio, but that's his bot. I'm his bot. I am also a marketing coach. Can I use this window to show you how to grow your business using Facebook paid ads? And then I have a button where they have to click on to take the next step, right? Get their permission to go to the next step. So how does this work all together? Well, now that we have a clear understanding of our audience, who they are, we have an irresistible offer, and now we have our tool connected. Now this is where the magic happens. This is where the automation happens. So if you're business centric, what we're going to do in using Messenger, using ManyChat, we're going to deliver your irresistible offer inside of ManyChat. Right? If it was that PDF, the video, or maybe you led them to ManyChat through your story, right? Now we're going to get them to a qualification sequence. So once they get the irresistible offer, the next step is, if they're building a business, is just curious, are you currently building a home-based business or are you looking to start one? This is an example. Now don't copy this word for word, massage this a bit, right? If they're building a business or looking for one, they click a button. Building a business or looking for one. If they're building a business, cool. How can I assist you today? If they're looking to start one, awesome. Have you been in business before? Then we go down the rabbit hole of more questions. What is your desired monthly income? How much have you budgeted monthly to start your business? How many hours per week can you dedicate to your business? Thanks. We have live overviews each day at 7 and 9 p.m. Which time works best for you tonight? Now, you're not involved in this process at all. All you have to do is set it up. Then what happens is they select the time, 7 p.m., 9 p.m., or any other time. Whichever option they select, this is now where you come into the process. You send them information about the overview, or you get them off of Facebook Messenger and onto the phone and expose them to your opportunity. Or you simply just say, here, watch the opportunity video. When you're done, get back to me. How many of you have like an aha moment going on right now with this process? Like once you set it up and then you have the people coming to you by attracting them with your offer and going through these questions here, you're not involved in the process until the very end of the process. Either after they said, yes, I'm going to watch the video, or after they watched the video. Is this powerful? Saying yes, cool beans. Awesome. So I got a little demo for you to show you how this actually works. This is Karen's. So Karen has a video that she did that offers people her giveaway. So she has a video here. She also has a story. And so this is the full story she created with an image of herself. She has a video here. We click send message, and this is what happens using ManyChat. So now we open up her message here. In Messenger, it says, can I send you a free PDF? Absolutely. I'll click on absolutely. And now here's the guide that comes to me inside of Messenger. This is all automated. Karen's not typing. The Messenger marketing tool is doing it for her. Question, are you building a business? Yes or no? Or not building a business, but can I share with you what I'm working on? She says, absolutely. And now she goes into the process of qualifying them. Have you been in business before? I'm going to type yes, I have. Have some water there. Got a little delay here. And it looks like she's typing, right? What is your desired monthly income? I want to make an extra $1,000. That's not to $500. Cool. Why is that you're looking for a new opportunity? She's a rock star. How much have you budgeted to start your business? So I'm getting the questions that I want to know. Have they set aside a budget? How many hours can they work? Now I'm going into when can you watch an overview? Cool, I'll be in touch shortly. So now Karen joins the process to expose me to the opportunity. Powerful, right? Type in hashtag powerful. This is powerful. So now we're going to go into actually a product example. So I have another client, wife and husband and wife, who are selling essential oils. They're in doTERRA, essential oils company. And so they're leveraging their company's ebook. The company has an ebook that's all about, learning about essential oils. And so, again, same process. We're delivering the irresistible offer inside of ManyChat Messenger. And now we're asking some qualifying questions. If you're new to essential oils, would you like to receive some samples? So in this case, we're sending out samples of essential oils. And from this, here's the awesome thing that's happening. From this, just sending out samples, they're getting people on the product and they're sponsoring, recruiting people into their business effortlessly. Right? So they go through the sequence here and yes, send samples. No thanks. So you're not going to send samples to people who say no thanks. People who say yes, send me samples. You're sending them samples, right? Great. When they say yes, send me samples, help us understand which oils might be of interest to you based on your needs. So then they have a series of selections that someone can choose based on their needs. So when they select a one of these needs here, digestive issues, rest and relaxation, immune issues, when they select one of these issues here, then they send them the samples after they give them their contact information, right? So here's how that looks for them. So we got a post here. They have I think I have two ads here. Let me go to Messenger. So we have one post here, send message. And so say, hey, can we send you the free PDF that we promised you about the essential oils? So it comes up. They get the PDF. It's in Messenger. They can open it there. And now send samples and no thanks. Send me samples. I want samples. And now they have the different issues here, right? That they talked about. And now they ask me for my full name. They're going to ask me for my address. Again, they're not doing this live. This is all happening on automation. And now the email address shows up right there, and you just click it. And that's it. So you have my name, email, and address, and they can send me essential oils. And they can also follow up after I've gotten the oils to see how I like them, or if I want to order some more. Very, very powerful stuff. So do you think this would work for you? Comment in chat. Do you think what I just shared with you just now, this could work for you? Comment in the chat. Let me know. Do you think this could work for you? Saying yes, yes, yes. Cool. So let me ask you a question, right? If you follow what I showed you, steps 1, step 2, and step 3, do you think you could be successful? I'm saying yes, baby, yes, powerful. How many of you are excited about what we just talked about this evening? How many of you feel that you can actually go out there and crush it with this new strategy? Because no one's teaching this. No one is actually doing this. You're probably the first people that are getting this, right? How many are excited about that? Very excited. Yes, yes. How many are feeling a little overwhelmed because we covered so much, right? I know for the last hour or so, you've been, may feel like you've been hit with a fire hose. And it's impossible for me to exactly show you everything you need to get results in a 60-minute presentation. But I tried to cover as much as possible. And so what I do want to share with you is that I've created a special program for those who are ready to move forward and want to work with me and get some hands-on assistance. Now, if it's okay with you, can I spend about 10 minutes going over a very special offer I created to help you implement these same 3 steps that Karen and also Scott and Rhonda did? Just comment yes in the box. Let me know if I can spend about 10 minutes just going over a special program I created to help you implement all of this. Yes, yes. Okay, so introducing Facebook Messenger marketing. This is a new course, revamp of a course that I created. And here's what you're going to learn. In Module 1, it's getting started with messenger marketing and why it's the next frontier for business growth. Module 2 is all about setting up your Facebook Messenger marketing tool. Module 3 is all about writing engaging copy so you can attract quality leads to you. Module 4 is designing sequences so you can segment ready-to-buy prospects from those needing more cultivation. And Module 5, we're finally talking about how we can actually optimize your Facebook Messenger marketing campaign for better results. And so this is a response just from my welcome message that I created for my personal response. So 324 people reaching out to me saying, I want to work with you. So imagine for a second, you have 324 people saying, I want to work with you. And this is the responses to all the questions that are similar to what Karen and what I share with you today. Awesome couple here, Brian and Aaron. I work with them, 43 subscribers and 21 conversations going, active conversations on Messenger. 6 appointments scheduled and even more through the rest of the week. Now, I started working with Esther literally over 3 weeks ago, And in less than 3 days, she had 6 appointments scheduled using this strategy. Now, Carol and Ellie, especially Ellie, they're both from New York, and they were skeptical at first, right? They didn't believe that people were actually going to respond to the questions. And so they sent me a message saying people are starting to answer these questions, 131 subscribers and 5 overview appointments. So who else? You might be thinking, that's good for them, but they're in different businesses, right? They're in health and wellness. They're in travel. They're promoting affiliate programs, right? This works no matter what industry you're in. If you need customers, if you need clients, if you need people to talk to in order to sell your product, this is for you. I'm working with a mortgage broker right now who is using the same strategy to get people who are interested in buying homes. So if you're in a service-based industry or you're in a network marketing company, this will work for you. So here's what we got. Facebook Messenger Domination, 5-module Messenger Marketing Workshop. You'll learn everything you need to know to create a successful Facebook Messenger marketing campaign so you can generate a never-ending flow of leads and sales. This has a retail value of $14.97. 3 live implementation and accountability meetings. These are live meetings where the work you've completed throughout the training will be critiqued. And these meetings will help keep you in execution mode so you can profit. This has a $14.97 value as well. Live technical Q&A, technical setup training so you never feel like you're left in the dark. We'll take you from start to finish so your tech setup questions are answered. This has a $997 value. Done for you qualifying welcome message. Create a welcome message like the one you saw before that I shared where I had 324 people requesting to work with me that qualifies leads instantly and exposes them to your product, service, or business opportunity. This has a $297 value. Facebook Ads Workshop. Learn how to run a successful Facebook advertising campaign so you can put your messenger marketing efforts on steroids. This has a $497 value. Private Facebook group, private Facebook community where you'll be able to connect with fellow entrepreneurs and myself, get questions answered, and find an accountability partner. This has a $47 value. So everything you're going to get, 5-module workshop, 3 live implementation and accountability workshops, live technical Q&A, done with you qualifying message, Facebook ads workshop, private Facebook group, total value $4,832. Would it be worth $4,832 if all this did was help you generate an extra 50 laser target leads per month for good? Would it be worth $4,832 if all this did was condense a minimum of 6 months of time, energy, and frustration into 30 to 90 days? Would it be worth it if all this did would allow you to literally never run out of people to talk to for your business? Would it be worth it? So I had 2 choices with this. I could go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible. But the problem with that is I couldn't really stack the value for you. So I decided to go with the second option, which obviously requires a slightly higher investment on your side. But in exchange for that, we can dedicate more time, energy, and resources to help guarantee your success. So if you had an offer, right, an irresistible offer, you knew who your audience was, you had maybe an ad running that was sending quality people to you every single day, what would that be worth to you? Can you comment in the chat? Let me know, how much would you pay for that? Right? How much would you pay to know your audience, to have an irresistible offer, to have a Facebook ad that's running and converting, and having leads, people coming to you that are qualified and ready to buy, all without prospecting? What would that be worth to you? What would you pay for that? $1,500. We got $1,500, right? What would you pay for all that? And you can probably see why people would pay $1,500, $2,000 for a similar result, because it's actually not a cost. It's an investment. And so what you're going to get, again, is the 5 modules, the 3 live implementation accountability meetings, the live technical Q&A, done for you, done with you qualifying meetings, the Facebook ads workshop, the private Facebook group, total value $4,832. So here's the thing. I'm not going to charge you $4,832. In fact, since this is a relaunch of this product, and I fully expect that we'll charge the full amount in the future, for only 3 payments of $997 or pay in full today, it's only going to cost you $2,497 and save $494. Now, at this price, that would be even an absolute steal. However, it gets even better. Since you've been with me tonight through this training, and I appreciate you all for being on, for just 3 payments of $117 or pay in full today for just $297, save $54, you'll get access to Facebook Messenger Domination course in full. Just go to AntonioRThompson.com/FB Domination or click the offer on the right-hand side. This is the best deal, $297, save $54. So you got 2 choices. Do nothing, take a leap of faith and test it out. Choice 1, if you do nothing with the information I've shared with you over the last hour, what will you get? Nothing. If you choose to take a leap of faith and just test it out to see if it works, what if, imagine, and look at this, you're guaranteed you're covered by my 100% money back guarantee. There's no risk here. So I'm so convinced that you will see results fast, that I'm protecting you with a no questions asked 100% satisfaction guarantee or your money back. If you get started with Facebook Messenger Domination and put it into action and you don't feel you got at least 10x the value of your investment in the next 30 days, I will refund you 100% of your money. That's the best way I know how to give you peace of mind so that you move ahead and take advantage of this limited opportunity today. The real question is it worth you gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Even if it does half of what I've claimed today, right? Even if it did half of what I claimed today, it will pay for itself as soon as 30 days. So for my fast action takers, right? For the first 10, I will actually review your Facebook Messenger marketing strategy. Retail value, $997, and a super bonus that I'm throwing in. Done for you setup. First 5 only. I charge $1,500 to set these up. So the first 5 who actually take action on this will actually get a done for you setup. I will set it up for you. You have to go through modules 1 and 2 first, but I will set this bad boy up for you in its entirety. First 5 only. I think we only have 4 left now. So jump on that right now. So here's what you're going to get again. 5 module Facebook Messenger workshop, 3 live invitation accountability workshops, the live technical Q&A, done with you qualifying welcome message, Facebook ads workshop, private Facebook group, fast action bonus first 10, messenger bot review, and super bonus done for you setup. Only 5 available. Total value now is $7,329. So what you're going to do now is go to AntonioRThompson.com. We actually have now only 3 of the messenger bots set up. So those are rolling out fast. So enroll now. Go to AntonioRThompson.com/FB Domination. And here's what's going to happen. You're going to get an email when you purchase that's going to give you access to the previous course. That's the first thing you're going to get. And then on Monday, actually, this coming Monday, module 1 will be released of the new course. So get excited about that. And then once those who are getting the super bonus, we have 3 left still. After you complete module 2, we will connect and get your bot set up. I'll do your setup for you once you complete modules 1 and 2. So at this point, I'm going to open up for questions. I do want to say I do appreciate you all for being on with me this evening. Hope you got some value out of this. Hope you take what I share with you and implement it. And if it's a fit for you and you want to get some additional assistance with setting this up for your business, go and grab and purchase Facebook Messenger Domination, because it will do just that for you with my guidance and with the training that I'm offering. So with that, I'll open it up for questions. If you do have questions, put them in the chat, the comments, and I will get those answered.